Another important element of the street art project is integrating your research, your sources into your analysis. I've put into bold the part of the passage, the sample paragraph of street art analysis. I've put into bold the part of that paragraph that is about the quote from Emiliano Zapata that appears at the beginning of the mural. So first, I have a link to the database article that I found that gives background to Zapata. And though I'm not actually quoting that database as a source, if I was, I would need to use quotations. If I was using any exact words, I would need to use quotation marks. Although I'm not exactly quoting, I am using it as general background, so I include it. And what happens is if you scroll down to my works cited, you'll see there it is, Emiliano Zapata, which means the reader can now go find out more about why I selected this source, how I evaluate its credibility, and where I got it from. So there's a link between what appears in my passage, the reference to the page, and all the information that appears in the works cited. Same here with the death of the farm worker. In this case, I was able to verify the language on the top of the mural by going to the Calisphere web library image of the mural that provided details and background. Once again, I provide my source, I make this a link, but I also, in my works cited, I have the source that I used for that labeled the same way. The title in my paragraph matches the title in my source, so the reader can easily find it, figure out where I got it from, how I used it, and why I think the source is credible or not credible. So this is what I mean by integrating your source work, your research work into your post. You're hopefully using this material as background. Now, remember the examples that I'm looking at here, I did not use any actual language from the sites, so I don't have quotation marks. But if you decide you want to use sentences or ideas that are specifically from the source, you need to either paraphrase them, put them in your own words, or quote them. And quoting means not just, you don't just quote only when you use a big quote. You quote when you use any exact words from your source. So if you have a 20-word summary of what your source says, and 4 of those words are the exact words from the quote, you need to put those 4 words in quotation marks, even though you've put the rest into your own, into your own words or paraphrased. We're going to work a lot more on paraphrasing versus quotation over the length of the course. So just give it your best shot now, and you'll be able to refine it later. Okay, see you in Blackboard.